Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video I will be taking this 2023 Kia Sportage Hybrid EX on POV test drive. This thing looks very good. The EX is the mid trim and there is three trims to choose from. There is the LX, EX, SX Prestige, and the price on this one is $34,000. It is finished in snow white, and this snow white color looks very nice. And I did actually test drive the non-hybrid version of the Sportage and I was very impressed. This hybrid has more horsepower and more torque, but let's go ahead and take it on a POV test drive and see how it does. And just like that, this SUV is on. As you guys see, it does say ready right there in that center screen. Interior looks very nice. I really like what Kia did with this Sportage. I was very impressed with the non-hybrid, but this one is the hybrid. So let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how it does. This is my first time driving the hybrid Sportage. I did drive the hybrid Tucson and it was pretty nice. There is a hybrid menu that shows you a few things when you're driving. This Sportage has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Kia system is nice and responsive, and there is a 12.3-inch screen, and I think this is an 8-inch screen. I tried to do some research online, but I couldn't really find the screen size in front of me. But yeah, seriously, I'm very impressed with the interior and the screen sizes, and overall I think Kia did a great job. Here is a backup camera. Backup camera resolution is okay, and it does have a down view and a normal view. And here is the shifter that will control the 6-speed automatic transmission, and it's not available on the non-hybrid. So if you get the non-hybrid Sportage, you're going to get the normal shifter. This one looks very good, and it does clear up this space and just makes everything nice and clear. Let's go ahead and take this Sportage on a drive and see how it does. Steering wheel is wrapped in leather, has a really nice design to it. Mirrors are nice and big, and the mirrors do have turn signal indicators on them and a blind spot monitoring system. And honestly, this EX trim is very nice. It does have that EX premium package, which basically adds a good amount of things like the panoramic sunroof. It does add power liftgate, and it does add LED interior lights, which is very nice, and all that for $1,500. So I think that's a very good package. This thing drives very smooth, and I really love the way how smooth this thing drives. It almost feels like an electric, like 100% electric vehicle. So we're gonna go ahead and take this Kia Sportage on the highway. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in sport mode and see how responsive the engine is. I'll talk about the engine and horsepower numbers and torque when I hop on the highway. But I am very impressed with the way how it drives so far. It's very smooth, and I really like this 12.3-inch screen and this screen in front of me. And overall, I think the interior looks very nice. Oh yeah, this Kia Sportage Hybrid has a 1.6 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It is connected to a 6-speed automatic transmission, not an 8-speed automatic transmission like the non-hybrid Sportage has. Anyways guys, This engine produces 227 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. And by the way, this 1.6 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine is connected to a 44.2 kilowatt battery, and this thing is very responsive. A little bit of delay from the turbo, but once that turbo kicks in, it's very quick. This 6-speed automatic transmission is okay. I really wish it was a little bit faster. That's not too bad. This is a hybrid at the end of the day, but yeah, seriously, this thing drives very, very good. Nice and comfortable. I could hear a little bit of wind noise. Road noise is very good from those tires. I really like the rims on this EX trim. The size is 235 60 18, so there's a good amount of rubber, and the rim design looks pretty good. Overall, this SUV feels nice and solid. Doesn't feel like it's all over the place. So overall, very nice, solid SUV, and I really like the way how it drives. The seats are nice and comfortable, and seeing out of this SUV is just perfect. Even seeing out of the back is very good. The window is nice and big, and the mirrors are nice and big, and as I said, it does have blind spot monitoring system, and this Sportage has all the nice safety features. So it does have the lane keeping assist, steering assist, adaptive cruise control, emergency braking, and I don't think it has rear cross traffic. But yeah, there is 3 trims to choose from. There is the LX, EX, and the SX Prestige, and honestly, this EX is perfect. It is the mid trim, and this one has the EX premium package, so it is $1,500, but I think it's worth the price because it does add the LED lights, panoramic sunroof, and power liftgate. Yeah, this 6-speed automatic transmission, if you play with the paddle shifters, it does get a little bit confused. So best thing to do is leave it in automatic mode, and this SUV will basically just do everything for you. You don't have to downshift and upshift. But if you need to merge on the highway, then downshifting is nice and responsive from this Sportage. So for the suspension is very, very soft. I really like the way how Kia tuned the suspension on this Sportage. So it is nice and comfortable, but at the same time, it does handle decent. There is a little bit of body lean, but yeah, it's definitely good. It feels nice and confident and planted. As I said, there is a panoramic sunroof that looks very, very good, and it doesn't open all the way. It opens halfway, but I'm glad that there is a Kia offers a panoramic sunroof. The brake pedal feels a little bit weird, but overall it's very touchy. So when you touch the brake pedal, it's nice and responsive. So the brakes are pretty good in this hybrid. Let's go ahead and do another acceleration. By the way, the steering wheel becomes nice and heavy when you put it in sport mode. So, as I said, guys, this 1.6 turbocharged engine is nice and responsive, but the turbo needs to spool up, then the SUV will go, and this SUV will definitely push you back to the seat. So I really like the acceleration because it's nice and smooth, but nothing wowing, nothing crazy about the acceleration of this Sportage. But I definitely love the way how this hybrid drives over the normal Sportage. And what's crazy is the MPG numbers are very, very good in this Sportage. So I would definitely pay the extra money to get this hybrid, because the MPGs by themselves are good. So 38 in the city, 38 highway, and 38 combined. And I think the MPG numbers on the non-hybrid, they're not that good. And I did actually mention it in my video. I wished that Kia improves the MPG numbers on the non-hybrid Sportage, but the MPG numbers are very impressive on this SUV. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I love the fact that CarPlay fills the whole screen, and steering wheel is wrapped in leather, nice and smooth leather, and overall the steering wheel has a really nice design to it. Let's go ahead and move to the center lane. Yep, definitely nice and responsive, even at higher speeds. But let's go ahead and turn on the safety features. So the cruise control is on, and the steering assist is on. And let's go ahead and put this SUV in smart mode. The seats are nice and comfortable, and as I said, seeing out of this SUV is very, very good. And I just love the seating position, because you can just see everything, and sliding the SUV is not really high off the ground, and it's not too low. It's the perfect height. The ground clearance is 8.3, and you just slide into the seat. So that's what I like about this Kia Sportage. So the SUV is driving by itself, and it did not give me a message right here. So it does say keep hands on steering wheel, and it does not have adaptive cruise control. I really thought it did have adaptive cruise control, but it does not, sadly. Yep, no adaptive cruise control, which kind of sucks for 34,000. But seriously, a very good SUV. The suspension setup is very, very good. I really like the design from the outside. There is a very good amount of legroom and headroom in the second row. The Sportage only comes in 2 rows. It doesn't have 3 rows, and the trunk is massive in this Sportage. So overall, I think Kia did a great job with the design and the size and just everything in this Kia Sportage. 258 pound-feet of torque are more than enough. Lane keeping assist is a little bit aggressive, but it does keep you in lane. So I'm gonna go ahead and test the brakes in this Sportage. Very good, and as I said, the brakes are good, but the brake pedal has a weird feeling to it, but not really a lot. Not like an electric car brake pedal feeling. I am seriously impressed with this Sportage. I really like what Kia did here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you this when I get the chance. So basically you could toggle through the shortcuts or the climate. A very responsive 1.6. From a dead stop, it's actually nice and responsive, and the electric motor of course helps the engine, but when you're on the highway doing higher speeds, you have to wait for the turbo to kick in basically, and then it will push you back to the seat. But from a dead stop, it is nice and responsive. I'm gonna do an acceleration in a bit, and of course I'll put it in sport mode. You could leave it in smart mode if you want to, but sport mode will basically make everything nice and aggressive. Steering wheel is very, very light, and it does of course get nice and heavy in sport mode, and driving this SUV in parking lots is very easy, so I really like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and test the turning radius of this Sportage. I am seriously impressed with this. suspension. It's very, very comfortable. And Kia and a lot of Japanese, Korean companies are doing a great job with their cars now. They feel very premium, very luxurious with the way how they drive, and even the buttons and everything just feels very good. The turning radius is okay. I think the Nissan Rogue has a better turning radius than this Kia Sportage, but it is very good though. So the rearview mirror looks good. There is no buttons underneath it for the garage controls or anything like that. It doesn't have auto dimming, which I really wish it did for 34,000. There is touch sensitive LED lights, Kia Connect, and the SOS. Here is the switch to open the panoramic sunroof. And the SUV feels nice and spacious overall. Down here there is the engine start stop, heated seats, heated steering wheel, which is nice. Drive modes, hill descent, brake hold, parking sensors, and a button to turn on the camera without putting the SUV in reverse. Here is the shifter that will control the 6-speed automatic transmission. And if you open this lid, there is one USB-C, one USB, 112 volt, and a wireless phone charger. And again guys, I really like what Kia did here. Those are the shortcuts. So let's say if you want to go to navigation, you could just click on it. If you toggle back, that is going to control the climates. And what's cool is this will control the climate now, but if you toggle back to the shortcuts, this will control the volume of the music and everything. So, and the other one will act like the tune knob, but if you switch back, it will be the temperature for the passenger. So I really like what Kia did. And let's go ahead and do an acceleration right here. So at first the engine was off, but then the engine kicks in to help out the electric motor. Again guys, it does have a 44.2 kilowatt battery, and I am seriously impressed. Let me see if I could actually brake boost this Sportage. Yeah, so brake boosting seems like it doesn't work. So I did have my left foot on the brake pedal and the right one on the gas pedal, but the engine was not revving. So you cannot brake boost this Sportage. So guys, I am seriously impressed with this hybrid. I think it's seriously amazing, and I definitely would buy this hybrid over the non-hybrid. So I think Kia did a great job with this SUV, and it is truly impressive. So it drives very similar to the non-hybrid, but it has its own personality, and the MPGs by themselves, I think they're worth it. And it's not that expensive, 34,000 with the EX premium package. And without the package, you still get a good amount of things like this 12.3 inch screen. I really like this right here, and wireless phone charger, heated seats, heated steering wheel, different drive modes, the emergency braking, all the nice safety features. It does not have adaptive cruise control, which I really didn't like. For 34,000 with destination, it does not have adaptive cruise control. So I really wish they added it. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this POV test drive of this 2023 Kia Sportage hybrid. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come and see Trevor here at Napoli Kia in Milford, Connecticut. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.